Good evening, everyone. And I am doing some preparatory work for next year. As we know, at the close of one season, doesn't mean we get to stop. We simply get ready for the next season. So I thought I'd go through some of the things I'm doing to prepare. Starting, and don't mind the Christmas stuff, it's November 16th or 17th. I went ahead and bought some more deep boxes. Um, I've got 5 here. Those 3 on the floor just got their second coat of paint, and the 2 up here just got their first coat. I got top to a 2-frame mini nuke from Barnyard Bees, and a couple other things that I painted. The colors are simply the returned paint to Lowe's and Home Depot and some of the other local hardware stores. So I've gone ahead and started prepping those now with anticipation of a few people who had asked me to put a hive or 2 on their property for next year. And this is basically accounting for a single brood chamber, which is what I've been using, and 2 honey deeps. And then I'm waiting on my frames and foundation. The frames all assemble once. In the meantime, the other thing I've done is don't mind the mess over here, but I've got a couple of my queen excluders. I'm waiting on a new 10-inch smoker, another bee suit, and then I've got some of my mess, some of the things I'm going to be bringing over to my storage unit to stow away for a while. A lot of it being the honey equipment. And then I've got some of my wax extras that I've got. And I wanted to talk about my mite control problem. I've completed the 7th oxalic acid vapor treatment for my 2 hives, as well as the Avogard has been in. Those will be 51 days on Christmas Eve, so I'll probably take it out the day before because I work on the 24th. But I have seen an improvement. I did find that one of my hives was queenless, and I was able to locate a mated queen to put in there. It was a little more expensive than I had hoped, but I really like this hive to survive. It's doing really well, other than there was no evidence of a laying queen. So, additionally, I have the last of my frames that I used in the supers in the freezer. I'll keep them in there for another day or 2, and then they will go, believe it or not, under this pile of cardboard. There's a big tote where I keep all of my frames, and we'll leave them there until I need them in the spring. I do have Paramoth in there, which I got the 1-pound jar, and it seems to go a long way, especially in an enclosed container. If you don't want to get the actual Paramoth, make sure you have the para-dichlorobenzene or the 1,4-dichlorobenzene as the active ingredient, and that's what will kill it. Just remember, if we're using it, we need to air the frames out for a few days prior to using them. What I'll do is I'll close up my garage. I'll put a couple of cattle or barn fans going on high, lay them out in the supers on their side so the air can flow through, and I'll crack the garage door just a little bit and keep it dark so the bees don't want to come in, but it'll push some of those fumes out. So that's all I've got for now. Leave your comments, concerns, questions. Remember, I'm not trying to teach you guys or tell you guys how to do anything, but I'm looking to learn from what you can provide me, and hope that you don't make the same mistakes as I do. Y'all have a good night, and happy Thanksgiving if your family celebrates it.